Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another episode of Dishing Dirt with Jay, okay? And where I will be recapping Married to Medicine season 12, I believe episode 3. And then I will also be recapping Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, episode 11. Okay. So the first scene is Contessa meets up with Toya because she's having her 49th birthday party. I don't know why she didn't want to wait until she turned 50, but she said she wanted to spend her last year, her 40s, and turn up. Okay, so go off, girl. But I personally would have spent that much money. She spent $40,000. If you spent $40K on your birthday, it needs to be your 50th, baby. But go off, do your thing. And so Toya, of course, was just like, you spending this much money, like you need to be getting that building together that y'all just. I'm with Toya. You need to be getting that building together. I'm not eating today, y'all, but I do have my mocktail with my little THC in here. Ain't my little cranberries cute? My little holiday mocktail, okay? Oh, now doing cocktail hour, it will be some wine in there. All I drink is wine, but I have a whole bunch of gin. My sister has somebody that is a gin collector, so all the gin that they don't want, they give to me. But I don't drink. I don't drink hard liquor. I only drink wine. But anyway, I got a little bit of Christmas music playing in the background. My little Christmas, little scenery back here. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays, y'all. It's one of my favorite times of year. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday, but Christmas time is just so wonderful. We get together with my family. I just got the phone. My sister calling me about the kids' gift exchange. I'm all about family, y'all. I'm all about family, okay? You see my family wall? But anyways, okay, let's get back to it. Okay, so it's for her 49th birthday or whatever, and so she starts off complaining to Toya that Scott, is that nigga's name? Yeah, I believe her husband's name, is that nigga's name Scott? I don't know his name. He's not that memorable. I used to think he was cute, but he's not cute to me no more. And actually, either is the other boy I was talking about was cute last week. What's his name? Stevie or Steve. I thought he was cute. No, they pulled up on his face when he was hugging her in the bathroom, and he got a long ass chin. His nose ain't right. Like I thought he was cute getting up out that car, but when I got a hard good look at him, no, he's not cute to me like that no more. Won't be rude. Now, one of them heifers, he had like on a purple bucket hat. That nigga look good. I forget what the wife's name is. Not Mimi. No, Mimi's because Mimi's Stevie's. I forget. It's one of the new girls. Her husband definitely look good. He's cute, but he's short. And I normally don't even see short men, but he's short, but he's cute though. But anyways, so Contessa has her 49th birthday, and Toya automatically goes in talking about that she shouldn't be spending that much money. $40,000 is a lot for your birthday, but go off. And then she starts complaining about her husband. She said, it would be nice if my husband would just be like, well, baby, what do you need help with? But then she turns around and says, and we all know men are not planners. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I would. I mean, would it be nice if my husband threw me a party? Because I've never been thrown a party either. But, I mean, it would be nice, but he ain't going to do it the way I would do it. So you go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and do that. I just don't have the time to throw myself a party. But if he did, I would want him to get a party planner or ask one of my sisters because I'm not just no regular smuggler. Okay, I do like shit a certain way. And so she starts complaining about her husband to help her. I didn't understand all that because I'm like, girl, you know damn well ain't no man finna do unless he hires a party planner. And then the second scene, Quad and King are in the kitchen or whatever. She come in there, he's eating her leftovers, and so she's over there complaining about, like, for her, I kind of didn't get it because he was saying that I don't eat your food, but I'm pretty sure that she made that food because she was complaining about him eating the leftovers. So I was kind of confused on that scene. But anyway, she's in a vitro journey, so she goes to take her shot, which I feel for that baby. I feel for that baby. When I tell you, anybody got time for that? I promise you I don't. Like, I just praise. I'm just a very thankful person. Like, I'm just so thankful that I didn't have to go through any of that. My first pregnancy with my oldest son, we planned him in the heat of the moment. Y'all know how it is. I was only 23. But we planned him in the heat of the moment. And then when I actually was, because I knew I was pregnant immediately. Like, I remember calling my sister. I was like, girl, I'm pregnant. We had just got finished. I knew I was. I felt it. I felt it was something different. I felt it. I was like, no, I'm pregnant. It was. Like, I knew it. And so I was 23, but I'm going to tell you, all my boys are the best thing I ever did in my life. And I'm so thankful that I didn't have to go through anything like that to have my kids. Natural is the best way. But Quad is at a certain age, and she was particular about having kids with Greg, understood. Okay. So I definitely understand that part. And I don't know. King seems a little bit on the fence. Like, what y'all think? King seems a little bit on the fence about having kids. You know, like he was saying something that he's dodged his whole life. How old is him? How old is him? Yeah, him. Is he still in his 30s? Did she say how old he was when they first started? Hopefully this glare in the background is not interrupting how y'all view me. It looks fine to me, but hopefully it's fine. I didn't feel like closing the curtains. But anyways, he don't seem like he's all the way in on having a kid. Their relationship is weird to me a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna say it's fake. It's just awkward. I'm like, I don't know. It's just awkward to me. I don't think it's fake, but they seem a little weird to me when they're on camera. And so anyways, the third scene is Brandy and Contessa when it comes to her party. Brandy's helping her with her party. I don't know if they said Brandy was a party planner, but Brandy is helping Contessa with her party planning. And she's telling her about, she was like, her and Brandy and her husband been married for 10 years. I believe Contessa and Scott, I hope that's his name. I promise you, I really don't know. I think his name is Scott. Have been married for 20, as I will be married for 20 years next week. She does have a point. She'll like never tell your man like, I got it. You ain't got to worry about it. I don't do that. That's my husband's favorite thing. He always like, all right, I got it. I take care of it. I got it. And does he always have it? No, he don't. No, he don't. I just know my husband, and so I just go off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she know her husband too, because honestly, just like later on in the episode, Contessa was saying like hopefully by 30-year mark he changes, and Dr. Simone was damn sure like, no, he won't. I've been married for 29 years. No, he won't. And I'm with her. No, because you at the end of the day, you know your man. You know your man. Like, men are not built the way we are. It's just, sometimes you just have to pick and choose your battles, which is exactly what I do. I pick and choose my battles. I know my husband. I know him. Just like you know me. I'm going to end up doing the shit anyway because you ain't going to do it the way I did it. Like, but sometimes my husband is funny because I think he was just saying last night, like he was like, if I had to be a homemaker, I would. I said, ding dang well, you are not going to be no homemaker the way I am. I have OCD. When I tell you, it's lines in my couch right now and in my carpet. Yes, I still have carpet, unfortunately. It's a fool. But anyway, like, you're not going to be, you're not going to clean up this house and have shit running the way I do. You're just not, sir. But good for you for thinking that is that easy, because I'll tell you right now, it ain't. I have 3 sons and my husband, so I'm the only female. They will walk past some trash in the house. I've left it there just to see. If let something be upstairs, normally it ain't gonna be in my living room, cause I can't have that. But let's say if a piece of trash is on the floor upstairs, who you think picking it up? Yeah, I digress. That's just how, what I'm saying. What I gotta deal with, okay? That's what I gotta deal with. And so she was telling her, she like, don't ever tell that. And she's, like I said, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. And in the 4th scene, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly are getting dressed for the party or whatever. This scene was unnecessary. I don't know why they even put it in there. But they're getting ready for the party, and then they're talking about what they finna wear or whatever. And Dr. Heavenly is talking about, so she's talking about this, that they're 70s babies. And I didn't know Toya and Contessa yet, because she's 49. But I'm an 80s baby child, so I don't know nothing about the 70s, okay? I know they definitely stayed high. And Jackie said, I was young in the 70s. Were you, sweetie? Ain't you 60 something? Ain't you 60? If Contessa and Toya is claiming, Toya didn't want to claim the 70s, but she had no choice. She said, we don't look like it though, but maybe you are. You have to claim what you are. You have to claim what you are, okay? Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, and I'm barely an 80s baby, but I am though. I was born in 80, okay? I am. And so yeah, so she can't, Jackie, come on, baby. If Contessa and Toya is claiming 80s babies, then you need to stop it, mommy. Cause ding dang well you wasn't that young. Okay? You wasn't that young. Okay? Yeah, I can't see. Oh, y'all, I don't know how old my viewers are, but listen, baby, when I tell you I'm premenopausal and I'm getting on my own nerves, yeah, this shit is real. And I wish they would talk more about being menopausal. It's the whole thing. Like, I woke up in a puddle the other night. That's how much I was sweating. Them night sweats ain't no bitch. They're not. The night sweats, the mood swings, I keep a fan around my neck. Seriously, if y'all see me on the street, you gonna see a fan around my neck. The only reason why I got one on right now is because I got my ceiling fan on right here. But no, it ain't no bitch. Like, I need to do a whole tutorial on, like, I have two younger little sisters that are 8 years younger than me. And when I tell you, I stay like, y'all get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, ready. Okay, I ain't got, listen, I ain't got this fan for nothing. It's cute. I was doing boots on the ground. It's cute and all, but no, I be needing this thing, okay? This ain't no joke, okay? It stay, one of these fans stay in my purse. And an actual fan that blow in my face and blows mist. Okay? Shoot. I said, my sisters, I got sisters 10 years older than me, and them heifers wasn't really talking about nothing. One of my sisters was pushed into menopause, and so her situation was different. But yeah, I don't appreciate them not preparing us for all the foolery that we got to go through. Okay? But anyway, so Dr. Heavily now is getting dressed to talk about the 70s. Like I said, Jackie had the nerve to be talking about she was young in the 70s job. I don't believe that. And then like the fifth scene is Brandy and her man, and their kids are so cute. Brandy and her man, and they pretty much are saying that they have to move back to Colorado. Is this Brandy? No, that's Angel. Angel has to move back to Colorado. Brandy and her man. Oh, yeah. Okay, Quad and King were cute. This is still at the 70s party. Brandy and her man came in, and they were looking very cute. Quad and King came in. They look cute too. I think that their outfits is the only outfits that I actually liked, because everybody else's outfit, I was like, what y'all doing? Contessa's first outfit was cute. It was cute, but when she changed, I said, baby, what you got on, mommy? You going to prom? And even they said that. They was clowning. But wouldn't lie though. They wouldn't lie though. And so after that, Toya comes in. When I tell you Toya has been showing up for work, that bitch said, listen, let me tell you something. She is getting everybody's ass because she can barely see the man. When the man came through, she was asking Scott, she was like, so you did what? So what'd you do for this party? What was you doing? What'd you contribute? He was like, pretty much. He was like, nothing. And he didn't say nothing. I think he said something like, I did what I could. I think he said he picked up the cupcakes. And Toya was getting up in his ass. So yeah, Toya is not here to play. She wanted Jackie there. She wanted Dr. Heavily there the first episode because she wanted to get up in her ass. She did. Remember, she was looking for her in the first episode. She was like, I don't know why Dr. Heavily wasn't here. She wanted some shit to start. She has come to play. She is not playing. Toya is like trying to get in anybody's ass that she can. You hear me? She is coming to work and showing up because she got up in Dr. Scott's ass. She sure did. She sure did. He do seem a little sorry as far as a husband. But you know what? Most men are. I hate to say that. But most men are. They're not women. They're not us. And I know we be expecting that from our mans. But we ain't gonna get it. So I be complaining too. But I need to go ahead and hush. Like I said, I do pick and choose my battles. Because I know my husband ain't gonna do. He's not built for that. And I'm not sure. I don't want somebody to bite my head off. I'm not sure how you guys feel. But I feel like, you know, I go by the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I do have a lot of faith in God, and I do go by the Bible. So we are here to help men. We're man's helpers. That you know, he created us from the rib. You know, so we are here to help assist men, and they need it. Okay, they need it. Like, my husband would never be able to do all the shit that I do. He just would. It's not in him, and it's in me. So I'll just go ahead and listen, accept it. Okay. So the seventh scene is the girls go outside to have a little chit chat. Okay, and pretty much she was saying, you know, Contessa is talking about how she had to plan her own party, and then they were pretty much trying to get in his ass too. I'm like, girl, you was just complaining about your husband, and then now that the girls are agreeing with you, got the nerve to get mad. You're like, Contessa, what's the problem, baby? Are you mad because they telling the truth? Because they only going off what your ass didn't already said, and then you have the nerve to be like, now y'all here talking about my man, y'all being so sexist, bitch. Were you not just complaining to Toya? Were you Nate? Like, pick a lane and stay off. Pick a lane and stay off. Because you have the nerve. So that's the first thing she was talking about, was how she wished she had some help from her husband. Then you want to be complaining that they joining in on the shit? The friend? Yeah, I don't understand, Contessa. She needs to pick a lane and stay in that thing, because I don't understand what she's talking about. Okay? I sure don't. Like I said, that prom that she had on, I said, girl, you should stay in that first dress, okay? Because I don't know what you're doing here at this point. I really don't. And you need to pick a lane and stay in it, because you're tripping. Excuse me, you tripping. Okay? And the eighth scene, is Michael and Miles making that dinner. That I had to pause. My husband's actually, I'm about to say, I had to say pause. My husband actually said, "Can you pause it right here?" Because he had came home and he was watching it too with me, and he was like, "Pause this right here." I'm gonna tell you. So this is a scene where Miles and Michael, I think that's his name, are making it's food they ordered, okay? And why they had the paper is still like, you know, when you buy them foil pads and you got that paper in there still. Why them babies had that food on top of that paper? When I tell you, if I had seen that, like I said, I have OCD, and I'm a germaphobe. So if I would have been hot. I would have been so mad that they had that food on top of that paper. Of course, you didn't rinse it out. Like, I'll actually wash my shit. Like, when we Thanksgiving, I take the paper out, of course, and I actually wash it. They didn't bit mold wash, so all them dust particles that when it was sitting up in that stove, all them dust particles and anything that anybody could touch that thing. Anybody could put their hands on that, and so all them germs. Okay, then all them germs from it being that stove. It's, you know, y'all eating it. Y'all eating it. I'm sorry. I know that might be at the end of the ocean, but like I said, I'm a germaphobe and I don't play that shit. I would have seen that shit and would have said, I'll line up. Because you getting, both y'all getting back flat. Both y'all. Y'all know better. They how old? My 12-year-old know better than that. I mean, my man's crazy, but still. Shit. So, they sit down, they got their food. He made that drink, did he not? I said, did you have something in your cup too, sir? He made that drink. He sure did. I said, you better be a mixologist. So he made their little cocktails and they put their little food out there. And when I tell you, Simone turns the fuck up. And I don't blame baby at all. But I will say, my husband told me to pause it because he was like, whose fault do you think this is? I'm the disciplinary. Honestly, I pretty much was the disciplinary raising my boys. My husband is the nice guy. He's nice. My husband's very, very sweet and very nice, and the boys are like his best friend. I'm not your best friend. I'm your mama, and I will get in your ass, and I have. Okay, so I don't play that. So I'm not the friend type of mama. My youngest always calls me his best friend, and I'd be like, oh honey, I'm your mama first. Okay, I'm your mama first. Like he get a little too comfortable with me sometimes. Okay, I'm not your friend, sir. You watch your tone, how you talking to me. Cause he sure will question me on some shit. I mean, do he be lying? No, he don't. But I'm your mama. Watch it. But anyways, and I kind of feel like Cecil plays that same role as like my husband. You know, when you have boys, the husbands are. Now I do know some dads that don't play that shit with their sons. I do. Like I have a couple brother-in-laws that are like that's like that. But my husband, no, he trying to be a friend. He trying to be a friend. Like he ain't never even whooped one of my sons. Now, like I said before in the last video, it's because of me. That's why he never whooped him. But still, he's just not that type of dude. I'll be the one to get in your ass, okay? Which is fine with me. It's fine with me. And so Cecil kind of takes a back seat as well when it comes to the boys. And, Simone is just tired. She's had enough. But like I said, the reason why my husband was like, pause this right here. He was like, "Cause whose fault is that? It's theirs." Now they were clearly raised privileged. My oldest is act very, all my kids act entitled. I would say that. All my kids act entitled. And they're kind of spoiled. They're spoiled. But my husband spoils them more. I spoil them too, but just like in different ways. Just in different ways. Like, I'm the gift giver. Like, for Christmas, I'm the only one that really buys them Christmas gifts. Birthdays, I'm the one that throws them parties. Yes, I did scratch my booty. Yes, I did. I'm the one that is always throwing them parties and stuff like that. And so I spoil them in that way. And I just, I'll spend my last. I'll spend what I ain't got when it comes to their birthdays. I don't play about their birthdays. My mom used to go off about my birthday. But my birthday's on Valentine's Day, though, so... Okay, you gotta celebrate that. You gotta celebrate that. And it's the day after my daddy's. So I was his birthday gift and Valentine's Day gift. Okay, I sure was. Even though I'm supposed to be a boy, so I think he was mad at that. But yes, I was my daddy's birthday gift and Valentine's Day gift, baby. Okay. So my mom used to go all the way out for my birthday, which I appreciate you, mommy. I'm her twin. I look just like her. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so. And so yeah, I don't blame Simone. I would have been hot in this moment too, because as being the only female in the house, I've definitely felt defeated. Like, oh, so y'all just gonna gang up on me like I'm over here tripping when I only be telling the truth. Okay then. And she's the same way. She's the same way, because she wouldn't lie. She wouldn't lie, but my husband does have a point. It kind of is their fault though. Like you guys didn't want to raise them, right? Y'all don't want to raise them, right? So y'all spoiled them. Like y'all didn't. y'all pretty much didn't give them the essentials. You know, he pretty much they act like that her money is their money, and I couldn't be the breadwinner. I couldn't. And you know what? I like to work. I'm not really like that. But I was looking at Cecil like, you got your mother effing nerve. Remember that money he did something with? Remember in the beginning of the seasons, Cecil did something with their money. He moved some money or invested in something where they lost a lot of money. And she's a breadwinner. And honestly, I was a breadwinner for like one moment when I first met my husband. For one moment. And I still was doing stupid shit for him. But he's the breadwinner, and I prefer it that way. I do, even though I like to work and all that stuff. Because everything that I do in this house, I'm the breadwinner too. Oh no, because I'm only gonna be cutting the fuck up on your ass. Only. I'm sorry. And so I don't blame her. She was like, "What if I die?" And he was just like, "Well, you know that could happen." I said, when he said, yeah, that could happen, I said, bitch, what the fuck you mean? God could take you away. What the fuck? You better have a plan B, nigga. Because if I'm the breadwinner, what you finna do? He better have a big ass insurance policy out for her ass or something. Because they milking the bitch dry. I don't blame her. When she got to that bar with the girls, because that was the scene after that. They went to the bar and she showed us like, she said, I don't want nothing to do with it, whatever their last name is, Whitmore, whatever. She said, I'm tired. I need to break for the Whitmores, okay? I said, baby, I don't blame you. There's no way in hell I could be the breadwinner too and take care of a household. Like I said, like I run my mother effing house. I run my household, and I couldn't be running my household because it's a lot. It's work, okay? And two of my kids is grown. They still live here, but my oldest is 21 and my middle son is 19. Okay? And my baby 12. But it's still work. You hear me? Work. It's still work. Period. It ain't easy running this household, you know what I'm saying? Managing everything, managing these different personalities and laundry and cook meals and shit. You know? My husband's a cook too. He was the main cook when I was working. I worked in the mental health field for years. And he would cook or whatever. He's a good cook. But baby, I'm better, baby. You hear me? And I'm kind of a new cook. I've probably been cooking for like I think I started really, really cooking in 2020. Maybe 2020, maybe 19. I start cooking more. But yeah, I'll be cooking. Okay? And so the boys definitely blame mommy, you cooking? So they definitely prefer me to cook because daddy pretty much makes the same things. I'll be making African food, okay? I'll be in there cooking. Okay? Yeah. I'll give myself that credit. Sure am. Okay, so the next scene, I already talked about, I don't want to skip over the $60,000 credit card that Miles didn't, what? I would have, no. That scene probably wouldn't be able to be shown on TV the way I would have backslapped the shit out of him, acting like it was nothing that he charged up a $60K by himself. Oh, baby. I don't know what she was doing. Because after $5,000, I'm like, run that car back. Run me that car. Because I'm definitely checking. I know they clearly got it going on. I don't give a damn how much money I got. You think I'm finna, once I seen my son's $5,000, run me that cord, or I'm gonna run my foot up your ass. Okay then? That's the kind of mama I am. So I don't know what the fuck she was doing to watch it get to 60,000. I don't know what she was doing. Either she wasn't checking it. I don't know. She in charge of her own finance. I don't know what Dr. Smith was doing. But as soon as I seen $5,000, I was like, run it back to me. Run it back. Your privileges are revoked. They revoked. They're fair. I don't know what the hell she was doing. I said, baby, I don't know what you're doing, but you ain't looking after that credit card. You ain't checking your bills, baby. You're not. And so, like I said, the girls meet up for Brandy's birthday dinner. When I tell you, Contessa came up in there hating like nobody's business. I've never seen nobody hate as bad as she was hating. Contessa had the nerve to be like, if my husband threw me this, like I would be unimpressed or whatever she said. Sweetie, you're giving that you're hating just because you just had a birthday that you had to put all your money into. And she claimed that he paid for it. No, he didn't. Y'all paid for it. Y'all money together. Y'all both in debt. And now you want to hate on this heifer because her man actually did plan and whatever he did, he paid for it. He said, y'all, she said, it's not even a party. It's not even a party. Girl, baby. Oh, I can't stand a hater. I can't stand a... It's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy, sweetie. You just jealous, baby. Stop it. It's ugly. It's ugly to be envious of somebody. Don't be mad at that woman just because her man actually took care of her for her birthday. Don't, baby. Don't, Contessa. It's ugly. It's ugly. You was giving nothing but hating. Nothing but. Okay? Nothing but. And then the Toya and Jackie fight. Jackie, if you don't knock it off, you just ain't never liked Toya. You ain't never liked her. And like I said, the reason why I think you really don't like her is because your husband want her. Your husband want her. Period. And you just mad because she's... What did Jackie say? Jackie said, because they was talking about professionals and pretty much like having money, having jobs. And then so Toya was just like, oh, so you trying to say some of us at this table ain't professional? She said, no, baby, just you. Woo. She said, no, I am not trying to say everybody, baby. I'm just talking about you, boo-boo. I am just talking about you. No, just you. Okay? That's what she said. I said, oh. I said, okay then. I said, I can't. But yeah, like I said, Jackie just don't like her because honestly, I've been there too. It's females that don't like me because they man want me. Baby, what I got to do with that? I don't want nobody but the nigga that I'm with, actually. I don't want nobody else's man, even if I was single. Okay? I don't want nobody else's man but mine. And so I can listen, I've been there. And it's like, girl, don't nobody want your nigga. Like, don't nobody want him. Ugh. I'm sorry. Not Cecil. What's her man's name? Is it Cecil? Yeah, Cecil. Yeah, he's not cute. No. That's his name, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. And also, I can start going live. I'm gonna start going live a little bit. And then this is new to me. Like I've never. Normally, Chris does all this stuff, all the editing, all the posting. I don't know what to type. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So this is new to me, but it's gonna get better. And I'm also going to be doing a food. I'm a foodie. I'm also going to be doing a food blog. And because I travel and I'm, like I said, I'm a foodie. I'm about to go to New Orleans for me and my husband's 20th. We're about to go to New Orleans for me and my husband's 20-year anniversary and his birthday. And so I would definitely be showing y'all the food that I'm going to tear the fuck up. I love New Orleans food. Ooh, good shit. So I will be blogging that as well. So look out for that as well. Okay, now let's get into Real Housewives of Potomac. And I'm going to run through this thing, and I tell you, season 10, episode 11. Because it was kind of a snooze fest to me. So it starts off with Tia hosting a polo gathering for the girls. And her family. It's like a work event or whatever. And Giselle was being very honest. She was like, I'm not here for these horses or whatever like that. I'm here for the food and the champagne, honey. And I don't blame her. It's not, horses are really not my thing. We had a horse when I was little. Her name is Barbie. I don't even remember riding that thing, okay? And Wendy was being so bougie. I'm bougie too like that, though. She was like, it's shit on the ground. We're supposed to stop the divots with shit on the ground. She had on all white. I ain't nobody trying to trip and fall. They was drinking. I probably would have been over there kicking any type of Wendy. I said, girl, let's go over here and sit down. Ain't nobody doing all that. Yeah, I'm not about no dirt. Or if it was boo-boo on there too. No, thank you. I probably would have been over right. I would have had my legs crossed over there sitting down. I said, let's go over here and have a seat, girl. You want to go chit chat? Yeah, I would have made up a scenario real quick. I would have made some shit up, okay? I'm with her. She was like, she's like, I got on all white, baby. She said, no. I said, I don't blame you, baby. But anyway, it's a cute little event that Tia. I like Tia, but Tia's starting to trip a little bit to me. I just some situations like with Stacey, I just feel like she's jumping on the bandwagon of hating on Stacey, and I'm just so over it. It's getting tired. Y'all don't knock it earth. And then Ashley's ass, who gets on my nerves too. Ashley ass want to be over there talking to the new girl. Is her name Jessa, whatever the girl, the one that got married. The fact that how she's trying so hard to get her to mislike Stacey is so ugly to me. It's so ugly. I'm just like, I can't stand women that just make it their business. Make it their business to try to break another woman down. It's like, baby, what's wrong with you? You know? It's just like, what's the core of the problem? What's the real problem? I know it's a show. And they have to make up scenarios. But it's just like, Ashley, why are you trying to get everybody against Stacey so bad? Like, what did she do to you? Did she steal your dog? Did she fuck your man? Because it's given that she did something to you and the bitch has not. Period. It was just ugly. I was just like, ooh, child, stop it. Knock it earth. Knock it earth. And so they sing the national anthem. And when I tell you Ashley's the one that had the microphone this entire time, I said, didn't she ask Angel to sing the national anthem? Ashley, why are you holding the mic, baby? Because everybody know you can't sing, sweetie, worth a damn. You really can't. Stop it. Just give it up. L.I.G. Let it go. Let it go. She should have, Angel should have been holding the microphone. Because the bitch can't sing. And then, you know, I was thinking about, back to Married to Medicine. Where the hell the new girl be? What's her name? Angel? No. Is her name Angel too? Or Married to Medicine? Quad's new friend. I think it is. Where she be at? We barely see her. I don't know nothing about her. Yeah, she's barely on the show. She's barely on the show. And so, anyways, Ashley's trying to get Jessa to understand that she didn't want to even go to your wedding, and she wasn't gonna go until she knew me and Giselle were going to your wedding. Ashley, please go have a seat somewhere. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go take a seat. It's getting real ugly. They're such bullies when it comes to Stacey. It's ugly. Like, I really do hope that they look back at this and be like, oh damn. I really do. I hope they look back and be like, we are straight up bullying this girl, because they are. And then Angel and them, the third scene is Angel and her family having to move back to Colorado. Of course, her friends come to help her pack. Tia and what's her friend's name? Kay, who gets on my nerves as well. Kay, I want her to stop with Stacey too. They go to lunch. I think I skipped that part. Her and Stacey go to lunch, and then she's mad because she ordered something with cheese, and it's just like, bitch, okay, you allergic to cheese. I'm not. This is what I want. You order your own food, bitch. It's just like Kay expects too much. Her expectations are a little bit too high for somebody that ain't your friend. She acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Angel she at the table with. No, bitch, she ain't your best friend. She don't even like you. Y'all don't like each other. So why she ain't order her cheese plate? The fair? I don't get it. I just don't like Kay. Beautiful girl, beautiful family. Because I'm not telling you that her brother look good as fuck. Beautiful family, beautiful girl, but her boyfriend is ugly. I'm sorry, she's true though. I'm sorry, he's not cute at all. Okay, at all, he's not cute. But what have you? I don't know why she's with him, because he don't seem like he's a good a boyfriend either. But go off. And so, yeah, so Angel and her family has to move back to Colorado or whatever. And it is giving, you guys just came out there for the show. Because why would you get a 6 month or whatever month? I think it was 6 months leaks, and not a year. And I know they were supposed to be trying to find a house, but okay, if you're trying to find a house, you need to. I don't know what the lease agreement was, and she acted like he don't know either. Because they show was buzzing in her ass asking about, you know, the time frame, and she's like, I don't know. Yes, bitch, you do. Like, how you not know? How you not know? The fuck? Like, of course you know. Okay, girl. How you not know? Like, for real, how you not know? Like, you know. And then, like, the fourth scene, Tia calls Giselle, and after she leaves Angel's house from helping her pack, of course she calls Giselle and tells Giselle. So yeah, Tia calls Giselle, and after she leaves Angel's house from helping her pack, and of course Giselle's like, oh well, maybe she don't fuck with us like that, or she don't even live here for real, and she was just here for the show, and she didn't think that we was gonna be done with taping yet, and we still taping, so that's why they gotta move back, and yeah. Giselle was just like, I just really can't stand the fact that they're just so hell bent on bullying people like Stacey and Angel. It's just ugly. It's getting old. And then the fifth scene is Wendy and Eddie. They take their baby Cameron to her little gymnastic class or whatever, and they talking about her dad, and he seems supportive when it comes to that or whatever. And like I said, I was talking about Stacey inviting Kay to lunch, and Kay she wants to stay in a way when it comes to Stacey. I don't think she's willing or wants to even move along and get along with Stacey. I think she wants to just keep some type of beef towards Stacey. I know it's a show, and so I think that's her storyline, because she'll show her life and she'll ain't talking about nothing else. Okay. And so Eddie seems supportive of Wendy talking about her dad or whatever like that. But the scenes for the next episode got Mama up there cutting up. Like, what the mama telling Wendy to shut the fuck up for? That's why the bitch about to go to jail now because of you, ma'am. Like, Wendy's mom is something else. I don't like talking about nobody's mama, but girl, why are you pimping your kids? Like, it ain't her responsibility to take care of your ass. Like, it's not. And she sure acting like it is too, huh? She really is. And then Wendy was talking about how she ran into a realtor, and I don't believe this story. She was just like, yeah, her realtor said that she was trying to get a $5,000 looking house, but she only wanted to spend $2,000 to $3,000. Okay, like I was watching one of the other podcasters, and he was like, well, who don't want that? I've never been a realtor, but I went to school for it. I kind of feel like it's not HIPAA, but it is a privacy clause that you can't be discussing stuff like that with other people. And so I'm just like, did she tell you that, or did you make that up? Like Giselle was making up shit that we're talking about the Angel's man didn't like the like. Why would Giselle make that up? Giselle was just like, oh, I heard Bobby talking about what's the name's man, Angel's man, don't like the. She was like, he don't like Eddie, and then Wendy just started laughing. Like it's like Wendy knew that was a lie. I'm just like, Giselle, why are you making up shit? Like, girls, get your life. Get your life. Sorry, y'all. My mother-in-law was calling me. Yeah, I don't understand Giselle. Anybody got time for that heifer? It was just a fool that she made that up. It really was. And then when they was at the party, because they planned a potluck style. Of course, Wendy's talking about like why she don't want Giselle's events be on some bullshit, and she was like, "Well, you see the events I throw, you see my 40th, and you see what parties Giselle throws. Giselle's parties do be a little bit throwback. They be a little ghetto, but they did a potluck style. I think Wendy bought Popeyes. It's like, girl, you couldn't have made no chicken." Or got some other better chicken than Popeyes. Nobody want a Popeyes chicken at no party. You know what I'm saying? I can go get that on my way home. So they have the event, and Giselle is all they're just being so petty. She's talking about, oh, we got catfish. Ashley bought catfish, and it was just extremely ugly. You know, even when because Angel definitely caught the shade, and she was just like, you seen what the party I threw. You had your open bar. She's like, this is a $10 party. Well, y'all got Popeyes and shit up in here. So don't come for me. Like, you being disrespectful. And I'm with her. I'm just like, why y'all trying so hard with this catfish shit? I mean, was her pictures very much so were they very much so tainted? Yes, they were. But still, it's just like, knock it off. Like, stop it. Just like I like me a good filter too. Who doesn't? It's fun. It's fun for me. And so, I mean, everybody say I'm fine. But a good filter is a good time. Why not? Why not? Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.